testing out a new setup here. We're going to be starting the broadcast here real soon. If you're in the Discord, I encourage each and every one of you guys to hop in the Discord and start chatting away. Not only that, but we are going to be doing... We're setting up a new format here, so just kind of bear with us. If you guys would like to be in the voice chat, as long as you have the permissions to do so, we will be in the Mystery Firearms Theater 3000 voice chat, so we'll be there. So we'll be starting in about 5 minutes. Mike, you're gonna have to speak up. Give me just a second. Let me turn your volume up, and then I'm gonna have to insert you into the voice chat in the server. So, or not in the server, but the. Just give me a second. Give me just a second, Mike. Now I gotta come in here into Discord and configure my speaker settings. All right, Mike, give me some love. All right, give me just a minute here, bud. All right, how am I coming in? Am I coming in pretty loud and clear? All right, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, ladies and gentlemen in the viewing audience, we will be starting up here in just a couple minutes. Just give me a little bit of time to get some things together. And we'll be starting right up. We have Mike J in the Mystery Firearms Theater 3000 voice channel right now. So we will be... Oh my goodness, you guys are terrible. Mike, your audio isn't going out just yet, so I have a hot mic, you don't. I just want everybody to know that I am actually here and I am doing something. Actually, you know what? Let me just turn your audio on too, and then yeah. All right, go ahead and talk there, Mike. All right, good. All right, the guys that are watching are viewing an American flag on repeat here, with the Mystery Firearms Theater 3000 written right smack dab across the front of the flag there, in all of its glory. So there's no question about where you're at. So I have a few more things that I'm trying to get up here on the window that we're going to be using. Oh my goodness, you guys are awful. See, I try not to look at these things. Occasionally, I will look when I'm coming in to regulate the chat room or whatever. But sometimes I won't. Sometimes I abstain from going into Mystery Firearms Theater 3000 just for the simple fact is it just is something that I want to be surprised with when I go. I hate to say it, guys, but you guys are going to be pretty pleased with what we're seeing tonight. We have one picture of a Galil that I'd love to show, but somebody's actually holding it, so I don't really want to push it because whenever YouTube rolls something out, it's usually a bot that does it first. And when it's a bot that does it first, it ends up wrecking everything. Oh, dang it. Oh, Scotty P. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, that's tragic. There's a couple really nice ones that I can't use because they're being held, which stinks. Maybe another time. But anyway. So how you doing, Mike? Rainy? Well, you're getting the weather that we had. Yeah, I saw that. That's you're banished. I gotta turn my headset down. Hang on. All right, go ahead. Bubba don't care. I'm in double deep. Oh my goodness, you guys are the 2.5 of you guys that are watching in the live stream are probably gonna be pretty impressed. Now, I don't have a problem with you guys that are in the Discord, hanging out in the Discord and chatting like you guys normally do. But since this is the B channel, I would highly appreciate if you guys went the extra effort and just double check in on oh my goodness, you guys are terrible. What is going on? Oh my goodness, you guys are gonna realize that there's something wrong with the intellect here at the Zeke Shoots Discord. Watching tonight. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we were gonna go live in 5 minutes, but I got sidetracked doing other stuff. Oh my no. So we're just kind of doing this. My neck is just really hurting today. And we're almost to the point where we were from last Mystery Firearms Theater 3000. Now, here in just a moment, we're going to go over what the Mystery Firearms Theater 3000 is and how you can be a part of it. Which, anybody that's in the Discord who is willing to contribute is able to come in here and be a part of this. So it's not necessarily patrons or anything like that. This is something where if you're contributing and you're doing your part, you know, it's something that you can be a part of. You hear the cat howling in the background. All right. We got everything. All right. I'm cutting her off. Mike, you about ready? All right. Now, I apologize if I get ahead of you or anything like that, but just try to stick with me. Are you watching on the YouTube channel, or where are you watching? Okay. All right. Sounds good. About how much of a delay do you think we got? About 5-6 seconds? 10 seconds? All right, guys. I'm going to find... oh, actually, you know what? I'm actually doing... we're 10 minutes behind. Not too bad. Let me find some ridiculous music, and we will use that for the intro for this evening. And, yeah. So, maybe not even ridiculous music. Just music that's, you know, a little bit weird. We'll just say that. Here we go. Well, that's interesting. I had it turned all the way down. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. I think that Yankee Doodle Dandy is the perfect music for the introduction to the Mystery Firearms Theater 3000. Mystery Firearms Theater 3000 would like to welcome you to tonight's podcast. To contribute terrific pictures that otherwise would maim the weaker-hearted individuals of society, and we try to put it into context and explain why, at least attempt to explain as to why these are valid exercises in firearms manufacturing prowess. Anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you would like to be a member of the Discord, give me just a few seconds as Mike J introduces himself, and I'll pop the Discord link in the chat. So, Mike, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself real quick, and then we'll get started. That it will. All right, let's see here. Right there's your Discord link, guys. We got 4 people watching. If you have a request or something like that, you're more than welcome to pop that Bad Johnny up in the Discord server. However, all posts here and thereafter are going to be relegated for next week. Now, Lord willing, we do this once a week on the B channel here. And for those of you who are, let's say, for those of you who are new to this, what we do is we go over heinous pictures that are offensible to some individuals. Oh my goodness. So did the stream just freeze? No, it didn't freeze. It didn't freeze. Anywho, for those of you who have not yet subscribed to my main channel, make sure you do subscribe to the main channel. One thing that I do want to make an announcement of, and this is something that all of my viewers are going to be able to partake in, and what we're going to be doing is there's a very strong potential for my work to take me out to California here in a few months. Now, YouTube, I would like to have a discussion with YouTube. And in order to do that, without having much of a hassle, I suppose, I need to have 10,000 subscribers. Now, the objective for my giveaway, it's going to be a giveaway, so there is an incentive to share. But I'm not going to announce any details to that. But basically what is going to happen is it's going to be a call to action. You're going to give a couple of people a shout out, and then they're going to in turn shout me out, and you're going to nominate people, and you know, it's kind of like the ice bucket challenge, okay? But at the end, there's going to be a giveaway for one lucky winner, so long as I get over 10,000 subscribers. So if I get 10,000, because YouTube is the way YouTube is, if I get like 10,100, we'll just say, then I'll be happy, and we'll call the mission a success. There's going to be a pretty good incentive because I'm going to pick a winner at random, and you know, it's going to be something that, you know, I'm going to be putting some of my own money into it. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So if anybody has any questions about that and would like more details, by all means, ask me on Patreon or on Subscribestar for more details. All right. So, Mike, I'm going to switch gears to the next window. So, what I'm looking at is oh, buddy. Okay. What I'm looking at here is oh my goodness. I don't even know how to even explain this thing. What on earth is this thing? It's got rails all over it. It's got a Glock on the back of it. And what on earth is this thing? Oh my goodness.
It's tactical, man. Tactical concealment. We need to hide your Glock in plain sight so the bad guy doesn't know.
Oh my goodness. One of them instances where having a safety on a Glock would really come in handy, because you're going to shoot through the back of your higher priced high drag low speed. That's the
Zeke, you're mistaken. That's an ejection of the non-functioning firearm after there's no ammunition. You shoot it off.
What? Yeah. Okay, I got you. So it's like the space shuttle. When it's launching, it jettisons. No. Saturn V rocket. It's jettisoning its its spent portions. Mike, I like your thinking. Very forward thinking of you. Are you a Democrat? Oh my goodness. That kind of thinking, you can be on the Bernie Sanders for election committee.
Oh. It's a hard pass.
Hard pass? Oh my goodness. He's such a good guy, though. Think of all the jobs he's created. All right, moving on. This one's an interesting one. I'm almost saying this is photoshopped, but I'm thinking this is photoshopped. What do you think? What do you think, Glock? Or
wait for it to load on my end.
Well, It's not a Glock. I was about ready to say it's a Glock, but it's clearly not a Glock. That's a Tokarev. Where's the safe? Okay, there's the button. It's got a push button safety. That's
What in the world? What in the Slavsklock of Adidas is this?
Yeah. No kidding. Well, the thing is, I saw the red dot on the slide, and you know how some Glocks have like that channel there.
Mm-hmm.
So when I first saw it, oh, that's a Glock, but no, that's clearly not a Glock.
That's an abomination of history and.
No.
Hmm?
You see, I see where they're going with this. All right. It's got the co-witness, and since it's not a CZ, so it doesn't have the low bore axis.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of having the low bore axis, it's got the high sight axis to overcome the low sights on the bore line. So it then makes it look like the barrel is in fact lower, therefore having a lower bore axis. That's why you've got the squatting Slav. See?
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got the trademarked, lines going down the side. Of course, it's Adidas. Of course it is.
I've seen some horrible things in my lifetime, but geez, it's a hard sell.
Mike, you gotta keep it together. You gotta keep it together.
Some things are sacred, Zeke, or just
Yes.
plain sacred.
Yes. Let's see here. Moving on, we've got the Nintendo Zapper. This is awesome. I don't think it's a good idea for a real gun. I'll just say that. I don't think it's a good idea. But for those instances where you absolutely want to play by the rules and shoot that dang dog, there you go. This is your Nintendo Zapper. You'll get him. You'll get that dog. You'll get that dog so good he won't even know he's been got. So what do you think?
Go. Oh my God. Why are you doing it, Zeke? This is worse than before.
No, I don't think Warsaw had much to do with this week's. Let me skim back through. No, he didn't have much to do with it this week. Last week, I wanted to.
Strangle him.
Yeah, I wanted to abort him. It was that bad. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, those of you who are in the Discord, get your submissions in for next week. One of the beautiful things about this is that I don't read these things. This is a surprise to me when I get. Oh, you know what, Mike? I didn't even. I feel so terrible.
Stand up for that one.
I have to. I forgot to share the stream on the Discord. What kind of a monster am I?
I say this: the only man gets a pass on a Nintendo Desert Eagle will be Jerry Mikulik.
Yeah, no kidding. Guys, real quick, if you haven't already done so, head over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/Zeke Shoots. Consider donating $1 or more a month and make the channel great. Also, if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate the likes, the subscribe button clicks, and don't forget to share the video. We want this stream to go absolutely bonkers crazy. I want as many crazy, wacky submissions to this. I want to get some people in the Discord that are not afraid to share some crazy stuff. Now, obviously, it is a moderated chat, so just make sure that you are... Hooligans are dealt with very, very quickly. We'll just put it that way. But as long as you have a regular track record of being a decent individual and not causing a ruckus, you're not in a bad group. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, moving on. Oh my goodness. Whoa, it's good thing I'm not driving the bus right now. I'm having an acid flashback. Oh. It's a deforming AK-47. I'm gonna zoom in on this. This is worth a look. I'm not entirely sure what to think about this. Where on earth does one get this?
I don't know, but I say it was acquired years ago, and Bubba got a hold of it.
Yeah, Bubba got a hold of it. Yeah.
And he got some 3D paint and some Microsoft Works.
Yep. I like how like Play-Doh-y the whole gun is. Per the interest 10.
Good load.
All right, not much we can say about that. All right, now we've got this. Golly, what is this thing? What is that painted on the front of this thing? It's like an anime character. You know what? No, it's like a green Pikachu.
I gotta wait for it to load up my side. We'll see.
I like the modern collapsible stock on this thing, and you can clearly tell that at one time it had some accessories on the front of it, and it was painted, and the accessories have since been removed.
Oh, that's Chan. Yeah. Oh man, did I do a good job, senpai? That's what it reminded me of. It's like a collage of owls. There's a paint scheme on it.
It looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like owls. Or like handprints. It could be handprints. But regardless, I can't say that this is Bubba. This is an intentional troll.
Think so?
I think this is very intentional. Intentional. It's kind of like PUBG.
Oh God.
You know how guys do up their guns and get like not PUBG. That's not what I'm thinking of. Call of Duty. Games like that where they can customize their guns and everything. This is that situation, and it's just a real gun. I don't think this is a real gun, though. I think this is probably an airsoft gun. The springs look kind of janky, and I believe that's electrical tape on the barrel. This is most likely an airsoft gun. And the screws look a little underwhelming. What do you think? What do you think, Mike?
Airsoft.
Yeah. Still done up pretty nice, though. That's a real can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put some effort into it. I'll say that.
They did. They put some effort into it. That's not bad. Those of you who are in the viewing audience, make sure you share the stream with your friends and tell them to get their little booties over here. Tell them get in the stream. Come on, man. If you are wondering where we're chatting from, we're in the Mystery Firearms Theater 3000 contributors only voice chat. If you need the permission to get in there, simply post a comment and I'll get you in there. Probably not this week, but we'll get you in the next week, definitely. All right, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about? What do you think about an Uzi that doesn't know its place in life? That isn't quite sure of itself, but it knows it wants to be a long-range target rifle. What would you say to that? Because I'll tell you, an Uzi, even with that little bitty 2-inch barrel, that thing's accurate out to about 3,000 yards. The only downside, Mike, is that the sights, quite frankly, would cover a bus at 2,000 yards. So
the thing is, he has a Smith & Ben with the I think it's a $300 lower mount to it on top of a Uzi.
Yeah. It's perfect. I mean, this is perfection. And then it's got a bipod on the front. Plus, you use the magazine. Plus, you use the magazine as a third leg, so you actually have a tripod mounted. Yeah, this could single-handedly take care of ISIS. Just you mount one redneck up on a hill with one of these apparatuses, and just give them a handful of mags and go to town, good sir.
Now hold up. Now hold up, Zeke.
What?
Will it have the dedicated SMG Uzi suppressor? That's a lot of flash, man. You're gonna lose your zero. That concussion.
Yeah, that's true, but the optic that's on here, it's ahead of the muzzle, so the flash probably won't be as bad.
Mm.
So I think we're gonna be all right with this. Maybe get a better, maybe get an extension on the front of that scope, just as a shield. That way the flash doesn't get up in front of the operators, because in this case it would be an operator. The operator's point of view.
Super duper operator.
Uh-huh. Yepper.
Oh.
Warsaw Patriot, Raymond, what's happening? Both of you, welcome to the broadcast this evening. Looks like we've got 4 people watching. Hit the like button, guys. Looks like we've got at least 7 likes. So we've had people hop in and out. That's not a big deal. Hop in there and share. After this is all said and done, I am going to chop off the dead air on the front of it, so don't worry about that. All right, let's see here. Who did this?
Give it a sec.
I know. I'm having to take a sec. What vile piece of human garbage would do this to me?
Oh. That's so
This
troll.
Oh,
wait, that's for little hands. a little people, man. Give them love too.
Oh, you know what? How insensitive of me.
Diversity in the gun community, everything.
Man, here I am thinking it was supposed to offend me, and here it was. This is something meant to help people who have deficiencies. Oh my goodness, how little of me. All right, here's another Glock. This one's actually a Glock, not a Tokrev. I think this is an enhancement for any Glock. Almost might. I mean, it's kind of skating YouTube's terms of service, because you really shouldn't be putting anything more than a standard capacity magazine in anything on YouTube, but I think I'll let this slide.
We do Zeke, everything we do here is double XL. We don't play that little small standard package stuff size.
Oh, well, you know what? Just, now that I'm thinking about this, that only counts if you're installing it. So I think we're in good favor here.
I call it the perfect fit.
You're gonna think perfect fit. The next one, for those of you who don't realize this, you can in fact put 2 magazines into the same rifle at the same time. This one here proves it. What do they call them magazines? What are they? Banana mags?
Banana clip.
Banana clips. Sorry. My bad. Those are clips. My bad. Here I am, kind of a noob on some of these guns. Oh my goodness. Here's another banana clip on. Looks like a Romanian AK. This one's a little brown though.
Oh my god, we gotta put a little adult advisory before we watch this stuff. There are children present, maybe. No.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I still don't see how you can do this right on a regular basis and not smack that magazine into that dong.
They're brothers.
I mean, the tip of that banana is going to slap the tip of that dong. You know it's going to happen.
Oh, man.
See, that's why the banana mag's bruised. It just keeps hitting the tip of the dong. Look how bruised it is down there. You're being too forceful with it. All right, let's move on. Ooh, this is a pretty big banana mag. This one's probably a large capacity. That's a A2 configuration, I believe.
Waiting for a load on my side.
Yeah. Always excuses with you, Mike. Always.
Oh. It reminds me of that meme with the dance banana.
What's that?
It reminds me of that meme with the dance banana. Maybe side to side, just fist pumping in the air.
Yep.
That's a classic M16A2. And it's been defiled.
There you go. I had to turn the cursor off. It was stressing me out going back and forth across that dang cursor. It was flopping around the window. And I'm like, I'm here all week, everybody. All right, let's look at the next one. Wow, black market right in. Oh, what? Oh, no way. Oh, man. Oh, Mike, I'm gonna wait for you to get on this one. Oh my. Oh, what? Oh. Maximum detection risk. Remove modification. Clear review or preview. Preview weapon without mod. This I like. I mean the red
Black
dot.
market.
The red dart or red dart.
Oh,
The
what's
red
up with y'all
dot
people?
the red dot is probably the most breathtaking part of this. And I hate to say this, but beautiful execution. I like the co-witness of the front and rear sight. I mean, you can see that rail, whether you look down the front sight to the back or the rear sight to the front. I mean, you're going to see the rail. So it's, co-witnessing the scope and rail from both sides of the rifle. So I like how that is co-witnessed. The comb and the stock definitely really helps out. And the bipod being such that it is. And the plywood furniture. That's pretty good.
It's like a Galil, Alpha rifle, and an RPK had a baby with a armor light. No, DPMS rifle.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Okay.
At illicit adult party.
Yeah. All right. This next one is a really nice looking one. It does have a forward grip, but it isn't like the AKM with the forward dong. It doesn't look like they have many problems because, with the AR platform, especially with cans on them, you can take the dong and drop it right out of the bottom. It comes right out the bottom, or not the dong, but the banana clip. It's just right out the bottom. And you jam it up in there until it clicks. Once you've hit the spot where it's in there right, it clicks. Those of us who have used an M4 know a thing or two about an M4. All right, guys. I mean, what is that a fair assessment there, Mike?
The internet is so broken. I'm calling it. Where do you find this stuff?
It's not me that found it. I bear no responsibility.
Who submitted this? Need to be banned.
Well, I'm gonna look back here, and it's gonna be Mike J. right on it. Let's see here. Let's see who shared this.
I'm an innocent man.
Let's see who shared the bannable item.
Seems like a product advertising for the Danish.
That would be, of course, it's AWAG. AWAG 1000, which if you haven't already done so, go ahead subscribe to his channel. Most of his videos are private or unlisted, but it's neither here nor there. He's a good kid. Needs all the love he can get. So, all right. I'm not sure what we're looking at here. This could be anything. It's not a Raz. What on earth is this? Look at that front sight block. Let's see here. It's a... Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's Polish, isn't it? That's ugly. That's ugly. It's so ugly. I can't even keep together on that stock. That stock is just not something I like. I mean, it's like if you have a bunch of money and you have nothing better to do, yeah, go ahead, get it. Get it. That's fine. That's fine. The Magpul forward grips, not too impressed by them. But at the very least they could have done was got a matching Magpul 30-round magazine. That could have been nice.
That's forgivable.
That's probably a kit build. Whose gun is that? Is that somebody's in here? I don't know. I'm going to have to pick on them relentlessly if that's one of their guns. All right, here we have a Tommy gun. Okay, I lied. It's not a Tommy gun. It's more of an SKS, but it still has a drum magazine and a forward grip, brah. And look at that suppressor, man. That flash suppressor. Man. It's so dangerous you have to have a key to start it. Man, that thing looks good. What color is that thing supposed to actually be? You know, you have to really love to screw with people in order to do stuff like this.
Be evil human being.
Yeah, I would do something like this. I apologize in advance, but I don't mean it. Oh, buddy. All right, let's see here. Getting down the line here. This 6 Hour actually ain't a bubble gun, but it's actually pretty nice, so we're showing it off anyway.
What a beautiful SKS.
Yeah.
What was left of it.
Yeah. Actually, a stock and throw that. You know what? I'm gonna go back and look at it real quick. Yeah, no, the bayonet looks trashed. So yeah, you'd have to, or the bayonet mount is trashed. So I would say it's some sort of compliant rifle, but it's got way too many banned features for any state, so it's not a compliant rifle.
Nice,
I'll tell you that. But I'll tell you something.
Does it come in 10 mil?
Somebody loves it though, and I bet you it's a hoot to shoot. I'd shoot it. I'd run it. Let's see here. This SIG. It's not a Bubba gun, but I'll tell you.
Looks good.
It does look good. I like it. It's got kind of a target pistol grip.
I think that's what the idea was.
Yep.
The more modern take on it.
Yeah.
Got M-lock cutouts for the spring.
I mean, I like how it looks. I mean, I know what it should be, and it's not that, but it looks well put together. All right, moving on. We've got what on earth am I looking at? Oh no. Oh, my goodness. All right, Mike. All right, so I'm zooming in on the AK-60, or I'm sorry, the AMD 65. At the top, the guy's got like barely a brain, right? And then somebody takes 3 rivets and puts USA on the fire selector and notches it, obviously, for the bolt carrier. And Oh my goodness, I'm embarrassed to even look at this thing. Oh my, oh, what, oh, Mike, don't it, look at the
Oh,
back.
I
Oh,
know that
no,
one.
no, 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 no.
It was
Look,
I.
look, this one was you? Oh, how dare you? Here I am thinking that, maybe this was a Warsaw joke or something. Okay, look at the selector stop, all right? Look just to the left of it and up. What is that? Is that a
U.S.
weld? Is that a burn weld? Is that a
Hmm.
burn through weld? And then look to the bottom right of the center, bottom of the center. Just look down below the center support. What in creation is going on there? What is that?
Super happy fun time, I see. It's just amalgamation of just sadness right there, Zeke. All I can say.
All right. Well, all right, let's zoom back out. All right, so the brain, the synapses are firing in the brain. Okay, we get that. And then we come down here, the brain's just like really going crazy here, right? And you look, whoa. Oh, I thought this was part of the tablecloth. No, what is this? Somebody used paracord to increase the diameter of that's just so terrible. Okay, and what? No, I can't even. No, Mike. Oh, Mike. Okay. You got the
Don't stop believing.
quiet, Mike. Quiet. You've got the rear sight block, which is puttied to. It's either welded or puttied to the. It's like JB weld or something to the gas tube, which who needs to clean that anyway, right? And then I think the reason why they did that is because they were trying to shore up the optic, and they couldn't find a shim or anything better than paracord, which paracord on a gas tube is going to do what? That's right, kids, burn up. No big deal, because this is high-strength paracord, guys. Anyway, you come down here to the AMD 65 M-lock lower handguard, which obviously that's what that is an M-lock lower handguard, right? That's what the oh, good God. It looks like there's a piece of steel behind all that. Oh, my God. My goodness. Oh, boy.
Sharing is caring.
I could not even begin to tell you how much I would... God, I'd have to walk out of the room if somebody came down to the shop and brought this thing to me and said, "Hey, my gun ain't working," and then he brought me this. I don't know what I do. I don't know what I do. This here is somebody thought they knew what they were doing. This here is a very serious attempt, and I apologize, everybody. This is supposed to be us praising. Holy. He tried, but here's the thing. Everything that they did, the most solid thing I see here is the mount on the side of the AMD 65 lower handguard. That's the most solid thing. Is that like a UTG mount or something?
I believe so.
That's what that looks like. Good gravy. Somebody hates their AK. Oh no, here's all due respects. This guy probably loves the crap out of his AK.
But he doesn't realize how abomination he made.
Yeah, and the thing is, this happens when somebody doesn't know that Zeke Shoots exists. Because they don't realize, I can just ask Zeke a question. Because Zeke will answer. It may not happen for a week, but you'll get your answer. Believe it or not, I get quite a few questions asked of me. And it's like, okay, guys, I understand you wanna talk to me? That's fine. Leave a comment in the comment section. I mean, I'd have so much interaction in my videos of people who just leave a comment in the comment section. Oh my good lord. Is this the same gun? Tell me this isn't the same gun. What in the world is this? Somebody did this to just irritate people like me. That's what this is. No, you know what this is? This is somebody who has OCD and just can't handle the fact that there's one cleaning rod on the bottom. And just wants more tight nooks and crannies to clean on their AK. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you zoom out and that's the meme there. You got the minds exploding with the the brain keeps getting bigger and bigger until it explodes out of its shell. All right, this one here. Let's see here. Wasser 10 underfolder with enough accessories on the front of it to choke a horse. Let's see here. What do we got here? We got ourselves a flashlight, pressure sensitive flashlight. Not a problem there. Pretty nice sling. Looks like a Romanian sling. Magazine's tacked out. It's got a nice forward pistol grip. An EO tech on it. I'm sure that's real.
Mm-hmm.
That pistol grip that's on it. Actually, Warsaw donated one of those to the Riley Defense Tactical that I'm running to 10,000 rounds. So special thanks to Warsaw on that. Looks like that's actually a Krebs custom. I can see the rivet. The rivet's kind of like a rectangular, rounded off rectangular rivet. That's a Krebs custom selector, which won't work because it's got the underfolder. So the underfolder won't work with that selector. Still a nice selector, fantastic selector. It's an early Wasser 10 with the underfolder. Now, all of my viewers out there, if you guys see this, if you see one of these come into your store and it's one of these older Romanian Wassers,
$250.
oh yeah, if it looks like this, yeah, offer them $250 or $300 for it. But if you guys see this, buy it. You know, I know a guy that's got one. It's got 8,000 rounds through it. The Axis pinhole did egg out a little bit, but that I do feel is partly due to maintenance. The Tapco G2 trigger group has pretty much worn itself apart. So I don't know. I don't remember how many rounds were in it. It's either 8 or 10,000 rounds or something like that. And the Tapco G2 that's in the Riley Tactical is getting close to the mileage that rifle had on it, and the Tapco G2 trigger group was just unusable at the round count this guy said was in it. So just an FYI, they probably won't last about 10,000 rounds. So, all right, let's see here. High Point Firearms. Can you confirm or deny rumors that you're unveiling an AK platform? We can't confirm or deny anything. All we can say is stay tuned for SHOT 2020. Yeet cannon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If they sent me something like this, I would totally review it. If it looked anything like that, I would review it. Oh my goodness. This would be an awesome build. You could probably get it to work too, which that's even scarier. Oh my goodness. Oh guys, should I do something crazy like this? Like make it look like a janky toy gun?
Okay. Legos had Abomination Child.
Yeah.
Infused with meth and LSD. That's what it was right there.
Nice. All right, moving on. Looks like somebody's SIG. This one, yeah, that's definitely a SIG. That ain't a Glock. Oh my goodness. It's got a red dot on it and a bipod. It's nice. Oh man, I hate it. I just hate it when I lay my pistols over, man. Oh man, I mean they're only designed to sit on the heel of the pistol grip, and that's it. That's it. You know, it's like a kickstand. If they don't sit up there, I mean that's just because the kickstand is defective. What are you banging on? My phone is blowing up too.
Why would you do it to a SIG? Is that a 10 mil?
It might be.
So wrong. So many levels, man. Just so wrong. It doesn't have that much recoil. You need a bipod, and I doubt they're that accurate. I need to hit 200 yards with my 10 mil. I'm like, stop it, dude. Just stop it. Is there a chance I can say I'm utterly disgusted by the internet sometimes?
What's that?
Is it sometimes I can say I'm utterly disgusted by the internet?
I say that all the time. So if I can say it all the time, usually it's okay to say, yes, there is a situation for that. A little bit of odd kick here is what tell you. All right. Moving on from this SIG, this poor SIG. All right, we got ourselves a Ruger. Looks like a red dot and magnifier. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that was my hip popping back in place.
Notable, man.
Did you hear it?
Or let's muffle, you know?
Oh my goodness. I need to start standing for some of these streams because it's brutal sitting down anymore these days. All right, Ruger. I've actually always wanted one of these, but not with any crazy optics. There's a stainless steel version that I've seen that looks really cool too. I really like that one, but I mean this is something that, you know, somebody really couldn't see anything that they were shooting at. So, all right, let's see. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. I'm not sure what was actually the intent of the question behind whoever asked whatever about this bullpup AK. Let's see here. CBRPS makes some sci-fi looking AK bullpup kits that actually work quite well. Just make sure to check them at the entrance to go to your next spaceport.
Oh my god, it's like this show, like the game Destiny just barfed out into reality.
Yeah, that's what that is. That's what that is.
Yeah, here's this loot case for you. Good luck when I'm the next million.
Well, I mean, okay.
I'm sorry,
how do you know
you can't dress that up.
How do you know which magazine to remove? I mean, you're immediately going to try to remove the front magazine. That's for sure. And trying to get in past the rear magazines, just, I mean, I don't see how this works. But at least it's got a bipod.
At least it's got a bipod. Sometimes, Zeke, you just gotta say no.
Now, here's the thing. The one below it, that I would be able to be all right with. It's still ugly. But, you know, it's not as bad looking as... I mean, ditch the magazines and put like a 10 rounder or something on that one, and that that one up there on the top would look pretty decent. It probably would. I think it'd look pretty cool. I mean, it'd probably look way better as like an airsoft gun or something. Actually gives me an idea. I've got like 5 of them things laying around. All right, moving on. We've got a shotgun with a machete bayonet. I bought one of them at Menards. Those bayonets are actually pretty nice. I did ding the blade up because I hit a brick with it. But they sharpen up great and they hold an edge for a while. You see it, Mike?
Gears of War, the Meth Edition.
Well,
that's for the bath salts.
The fact this is a bath salts build. The fact that it's held together by a pair of vice grips is that's the creme de la creme. I do
Next level building right there.
I do like how these guys, or this individual who has this is also thinking about gun safety, because you see they have a gun lock. So safety first. All right, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear God. I just moved on to the next picture. How's that going to work? It's going to shoot half the bat off.
Oh.
Unless he shoots
the concussion.
slugs.
Oh my God, that's a castration device. I'm just saying.
Well, that thing's going to go. Oh, my goodness. It's electrical taped on the front. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's going to hit him in the face. It's a suicide device, man.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. That would be funny, though. Cav Trooper, what's happening? Brass Tart, I didn't see you sneak in.
Come play with us.
Next rifle. I've seen those in Syria. They use challah bananas. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see here. Moving on. Oh, yes. The high point with the optics on the side.
Oh.
Love it. At least they're folding. I mean, you just never know when you're going to need to put it in your pocket or just like roll. And it's got the $100 bill hydro dip, so it's legit for the pimp. you gotta say pimp, not pimp.
Gotta let it roll a little bit.
Yeah. You ain't a playa unless you can say pimp.
My day's complete.
Yes, it is. Now you can go to bed, Mike. Yeah. You can go to bed knowing that I have endorsed the word pimp. Sorry.
Joke.
Sorry. Pimp.
More money, more problems.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It ain't your problems. It's my problems. It's my money problems. Get on your corner. Make me my money. Excellent. Cap Trooper says, "Hey, Zeke, hopefully I'll make the next one." In that kind of voice, "Hey, Zeke, what's happening? Hopefully I'll make the next one." Not a problem. I'll sneeze there. I wasn't even thinking to mute the mic. It would have blown everybody out of their chairs. Everybody had been like, "Ah, my speakers!" Zeke owes me a set of speakers. What is this? This in here is from Riemann. I'm not even sure what this stuff is. TKB 022 PM experimental model bullpup. USSR 1947. This here is proof that even a large-scale manufacturing firm, even a government, can make trash. Hey, we've got this new product called a plastic. Actually, these are all Bakelite. It's moldable. We can do anything. We can make gun out of 3 minutes. So just throw it in, and all you do is make 3 drill holes, and then you got your gun. These things look like super space age, though. Like, if I were trying to arm an army full of crab people, this is what I would expect them to be carrying. This is a crab army. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine if the Soviets adopted like an all red rifle like this? That would just be the epitome. Oh my goodness. It's the Red Army.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
Full screen nighttime, don't worry. But it is Bakelite, though.
It is. It is Bakelite. That's pretty
Some
cool.
good Bakelite. God, I want a Bakelite case.
Man, those are pretty nice. There's a guy on Instagram selling them, just in case you were wondering. He's also got a bunch of Bakelite magazines and everything. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's see here. Who was this that said that? Ninja, I believe, shared this one. Those of you out there that I just made yawn, I apologize. All right, the Ruger's not too bad. The AK, that looks like that's a Jim Fuller job.
And it's been just, why? And I can see right now Warsaw's rolling his grave right now. Rolling right now over. Dead and gone, came back.
Yep. Poor Warsaw. Well, the thing is with the Jim Fuller guns like that, that's how they look. I mean, they come with that battleship gray look to them. I think Altenda's got one. Pretty nice looking gun. I'm not a big fan of the screwed on gas block combo, but you know what? It's Jim Fuller, and if anybody tries, naysaying Jim Fuller, the dude's got more experience with AKs than whoever's naysaying him has in their entire body. He's got more experience than them, more knowledge and everything about the AK than you'd ever imagine having in your entire lifetime plus 5. All right, here we go. WWG, what's happening? This is another pimp gun. It's a lever action takedown model. I'm not sure how I feel about this. The wood grain, the laminated stock, it looks good. But I don't feel that it fits this rifle.
I can actually, a smaller scope, yes, but...
Yeah.
I
don't know. I don't know. Maybe if the finish was shinier, I'd probably like it better.
I want a black, not a satin black, but like a gloss black.
Yeah, like a blued black or something, like a really dark blue. That looked really good.
British black. British black.
British black. Yep. A sophisticated black. And it don't matter how that sounds. That just did not sound right, did it? Oh my goodness, we're talking about the British. Oh boy. Anyway, the British don't own guns. Actually, they do own guns, but not many.
But they all have silencers, no issues,
Yeah, it's not a big deal over there.
Mandatory.
Can they even own lever actions over there?
Yes.
They can?
It's like a bolt. It's like a bolt action.
Mike, what is this?
What are you judging me for?
Why does this have screws in the axis pins? How did this happen? Why is this like this?
I have no. It was a range toy. That thing it's been over a decade of people just wailing on it. They try to put out the early day of optics. So whoever had it took the side mount off, sheared off the rivet. You see that?
Yeah.
What's missing? Oh yeah, they cracked the top cover in the back.
Are you thinking about buying this?
No. They asked me to repair it, so I said, "You want to replace everything, or just get back up and running?" Like, okay. So the rear, rivet and the rear trunnion is not really important. The front one is, and that's all okay. So I'm going to pop those knockoff B section, like the knockoff version of AK Master Mount before it came out.
Yeah.
Put the pins back in, give them a retention plate, and new top cover. But other than that, the bore is good. It has thousands of rounds, man. Thousands. For over a decade, it's been getting ran to crap. And it's just been recently cleaned, too. That's the crazy part. Oh, yeah. See that rivet, Zeke, in the front where the front part of the optic mount was supposed to be?
I was going to say, why is the rear rivet sheared off and there's a rivet there?
Yeah, it's epoxy then. So, you okay, Zeke?
What is this giant hole in the middle? What'd they do here?
Oh, that was
that's the third rivet, but I understand that. But what's going on there? What did they do to this thing?
everything.
All right, there are some people that should not work on guns, and this is one of them.
This is back.
I don't care. I mean, it's a basic understanding of metals. You wouldn't do this to a car. I wouldn't shoot an AK that only had one rivet on the rear trunnion that was holding it down.
Does anyone in the comment section want to give their 2 cents on this debauchery?
I probably shouldn't say that because that Riley, man, I shot it and it was back in the rivet. But
yeah, you go back to it. You see the front part, how it's kind of not in the right place.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So for the audience to see.
Give me a second. I'm just looking at the eyeball-shaped hole. That's where the rail was. Man alive. Is this a SAR 2 or something, or is this just Wasser 10?
Wasser 10.
It does look like the rear trunnion's walked a little bit. If you're gonna work on it, I would pull the trunnion.
But the guy doesn't want to pay all that. So I said, hey, I will let you know what is needed, and you will do the rest, because I have not signed for that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no. What I would do, I mean, regardless of what happens, that rear trunnion needs to be pulled out, and you need to look at the receiver. You can see the gap, and you can see how the rivet has started to dig into the side of the receiver over the years. If somebody were offering to sell this, I would pay them part price.
I'll be honest, I would just take it, strip it down.
Well, here's the thing. Little known fact. A Wasser 10. Do not buy a Wasser 10 and remove the receiver. You just committed a felony. You hear me? Do not unmarry the front trunnion from the receiver.
Well, that's the destruction of a firearm.
Yep.
But you have to file a form, I think 10, with the ATF.
Yeah.
Once that's complete, then you can proceed to destroy. You have to record it, include destruction. I just chop it up and take photos and whatnot, and hold on to that. So anybody asks, it was right here. I chopped it up right on video or pictures of it. Once that's complete, you can remarry your new receiver, but follow the law so the ATF won't bug you and your dog will live.
Yeah, no kidding. They like to shoot your dog.
Yeah, habitually.
Right here. We're looking at the driver's side, or I'm sorry, the ejector side.
Okay.
And it does look like the forward rivet is puckering a little bit, but that could just be because of Romanian crap rivets. A lot of people think, oh, well, you know, my rivets need to look like super perfect and everything. Normally, AK rivets look like junk. So I would look at that. I'd look that over real good and just make sure that that thing is, man, this thing is, it sucks. It was a good looking gun at one point. Man. It sucks that they won't sell it. I'd buy it. I'd buy it, fix it up, and give it a good home.
That's a good video you do. Oh yeah, the Magwell is actually in very good condition, to be honest.
No slop in it, really?
No, doesn't rock. But Tabco mags, yeah, obviously, but the steel mags hold like a champ.
Really? Man alive. Little known fact, a lot of the bolt carriers are either black oxide or blued. When they look like that, it's usually blued.
Fun fact, if you want to redo your bolt carrier with the black oxide, what you need to do is get a hot pot of boiling water. Brake cleaner.
All the oil out of that thing because it soaks it in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got one more picture. I'm trying to figure out what the heck this is. I mean, it's a Bren, but not. It looks like it's if a shark were made into a firearm, this is what it would be. I mean, right?
I'm sorry, I may have messed myself vomiting a little bit.
Did you mess yourself? But not. It looks like if a shark.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What on earth? What are people thinking when they build?
So much sadness in here. Is that like a Luger pistol grip?
No, I think that's actually a Bren trigger deal, but I'm more curious as to what's going on with the front end of it. I bet this is something Brastard shared. Hang on, I'm looking. I'm looking to see who the culprit is here. Nope, that would be Scotty P79. What's happening, Scotty P? Evil man. All right, let's see here.
Hey, on a side note of this debauchery is on my screen right now, that'll be a perfect topic to discuss in another video for another day if you stay tuned with us on how to go about the process of destroying a receiver and redoing the new receiver onto it.
Yep, that's a good idea. Well, guys, that's about going to wrap it up for this episode of the Mystery Firearms Theater 3000. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you're watching after this date, which is the 14th of January, 2020. Roaring 20s are here, ladies and gentlemen. The objective of the broadcast that we have this evening is to not necessarily offend, but wake people up to the tragedies that are among us every day. These things are hiding under people's beds, hiding in people's closets, just waiting to be found. These are the Mystery Firearms Theater 3000 guns. These guns don't care about your feelings. These guns don't care what you make for dinner. These guns don't care what you've done, how good you've been throughout your life. They just care about how much pain and suffering they can instill in your heart. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And if you found this interesting and you want to catch it again next week, we'll have this on around 9 o'clock Central Time. I try to get on about 8:30 because, I really like, to get my sleep during the week. But it is what it is. 9 o'clock's usually when I get on, especially when I'm playing with the new format like we've got tonight. If you guys... Mike, that's about it, I think. You want to plug your channel one more time? Let everybody know where to find you? And then I'll close this out.
Okay. I take a breath, but how you doing, everyone? I'm Mike J. I just saw some debauchery of Bubba Don't Care on my screen, but I bear it through it like the rest of y'all watching. And my channel is Clash and Brass, and I do AK reviews and other products and do some show and tell and some shooting. I hope you enjoyed this disgusting show of gunsmithing, and you have a nice day.
Thanks for being on here, Mike.
I appreciate any time.
All right, guys. Like I said earlier, if you guys would like to donate on Patreon, that's patreon.com/Zeke Shoots. And $1 or more a month can help the channel grow exponentially. Don't forget to share my main channel with your friends and family. Let them know, hey, this crazy guy over here, he actually does build videos and stuff like that. He works with guns. He shows me and you and anybody else how to work on guns just for your own pleasure. Or, if you got any questions on how things are built, I'm probably one of the few that actually knows what is going on. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. And I'll catch you in the next one.